So the 50% support characters are finally out on the global version of the game, and you all may know I am a JP player. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show off a global exclusive rotation that I asked a buddy of mine to go ahead and record. That way I'm able to see how, this rotation does work. And the rotation I have in mind is the brand new EZA STR Cabba, and how he functions on basically a Universe 6 kind of setup, excuse me, with STR Kefla. How him and STR Kefla together look, how they work. We have a general showcase of how they look like at their max, and then we also have a red zone fusions and monster showcase. It's going to be very exciting. We also have STR Hit on the team. STR Hit, even though he and Cabba are both not getting their full STR guard passive, the thing about them is that they still do create a random type of key sphere, 2 STR key spheres. Along with that, Cabba also has the chance to change all key spheres to STR key spheres if HP is 50% or less, because on this team, for example, we have 2 or more super class characters, right? Then here's a look at them just generally. I might just show this first here. We'll just take a look at each of the rotations where Kefla and Cabba are together, because this is going to be a really, really good showing of what Kefla can do. And let's just start playing it, right? We're already a minute in, right? You guys heard me yapping before in the past. All right, let's see. So this is Kefla right here with the Super Saiyan Cabba. Give Cabba those orbs. Kefla is at 294k defense there, right? So with that in mind, let me actually, you know what I should do? I should bring up Kefla's kit, because for me, I'm not used to Kefla's kit because I'm, again, a JP player. But she does get 100% defense when attacking, then a 30% defense raise. So that means she's already going to be at 600k defense on this turn. Then she gets a 30% defense raise, which should add another, I believe, another 200k more or less. So she'll be at around 800k defense range. Now she is getting 60% support from this Cabba and 40% support from this guy right there, the Champa, right? But you could easily replicate that with like Vados, for example, right? Vados as a support. I think she'll give at least 20%. I think it's just 20% though, so it'll be a little lower, right? But okay, we could see Cabba right there. Yeah, again, Cabba without the guard, he's not going to be a slot 1 tank eating a super turn 1. Like, that's not what this guy does. This guy is a multiple turn defensive stacking character, especially, I think this Cabba might have a duper 2 in him. I can't really say for sure, but Cabba's not going to be your slot 1 guard tanking character. Usually, ideally, you'd put Kefla in the slot 1 like that, but Kefla here at 15.8 million attacks in her base form. Since she got the 6 key spheres, she will also be getting another guaranteed additional super attack for 16.9 mil. Really, really nasty. And she has a 50% chance to dodge here. I mean, yeah, dude, when you grab the 3 key spheres with Kefla, keep in mind, she gets 150% attack and high chance to dodge. That 150% attack is start of turn. And then she also does get 200% attack, 200% attack and 100% defense on super. So because of how that will function, we're going to get situations where Kefla just get hit super high numbers, because that is multiplicative against each other, which I think a lot of people may not really consider why she's hitting that hard, because she has that 150% starter turn, then 200% on attack. She has a ton of attack links, like all of her links give her attack, like almost every single one of them. The only one that doesn't give her attack is Battlefield Diva. Then she has 17k of an attack set, which is a lot, right? Again, we'll skip ahead here. We don't really need to see KL do her thing. Let's go ahead and see Super Saiyan Kefla in action, what Super Saiyan Kefla is able to do here. So, with this in mind, we have STR here, so we're going to get a lot of STR key spheres likely. So there's one change. Okay, I think, okay, well, this is a bad situation where they both changed the same type of key sphere. So, okay, Annie did that dilemma right there. Okay, to be fair, I didn't know Annie did the limo, but we are still able to get 4 key spheres there, so that works out. Now, Kefla, she does still get buffs when you get the 4 key spheres. She gets 50% defense, and then she still has the high chance dodge and 150% attack. but she does not get the guaranteed additional super attack. And since we didn't grab the Lemo orbs with her, she also is not getting the artificial attack boost from the item. So that's good and Annie right there. Okay, so we have a 19.5 million attack stat. Keep in mind, Hit is I think he is providing 10% support, right, with how the Hit works. How these 50% supports work is that they provide 10% stats to the specific type, then they provide 50% stats to the specific type and class. So Hit would be giving STR type allies key 3 and then 10% attack and defense. Then he gives extreme class STR allies 50% attack and defense, right? Same thing with Cabba, but instead of the 50% to extreme class STR, he'd be giving the 50% to super class STR, right? All right. But yeah, we missed a greatly raised stack from Kefla. Not the biggest deal in the world, but that shows you, at the end of the day, 6 orbs with RNG could be a little tricky. But when we have characters like Vados floating around, right, we'll be cooking. So there is Kefla in Super Saiyan 2. Does he show the defensive stat? Yeah, so that's 367k defense, right? Let me show y'all real quick. That's a big defense number because she gets 120% defense on Super. She also will get 60% defense with the 2 more key spheres obtained, but she did grab the key spheres already. So that's 367k plus the 120%. Like, in fact, let me do the math and I'll show y'all real quick. Let's do the math, right? So she is at, I already have her up right here. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm using the other screen just so that's easier. But so she's at the 367k, yeah, 367,607, right? So 367,607 right there, right? Bam. Okay, then she'll get 120% on Super, so that shoots her all the way up to 800k. Then she does raise defense for the turn. She got 6 orbs, so she's guaranteed doing at least 3 super attacks, which would be 90%, right, in this situation. So we do the 90% here because we're adding this value, which is why I'm doing the 1 plus the 90%. In case you're always wondering, like, why are you doing like that? You don't have to do it this way. There's another way to do it, but like, you could just do 90%. But this is what I'm doing. She's at 1.53 million defense. Let's take it a step further. In the situation where she gets a triple super attack and each super attack raise is 30%, she's at 1.779 million defense, which is a very good defense number for a character that has a 70% chance to dodge, dude. With the 6 orbs, she gets the 70% chance to dodge, which is insane. And she didn't dodge right there, but it happens, right? So there's a 21.4 million attack stat. And through this match, she's going to keep greatly stacking her attack over and over. This is turn 5, which is hitting 22 mil attack stats, dude. Now, again, Vados is providing her 20% attack and defense, if I'm not mistaken. There's a third one, and all these super attacks, the first 2 super attacks we saw, the second and third super attacks we saw were guaranteed. And she did get the hidden potential. Dude, this damage is insane. Now, she also technically has a 20% chance to crit. Not really going to be something you too commonly see, but she basically did 100 million, like, worth of damage, right? Yeah, 100 mil worth of damage, because she did, well, nearly that, 90 to 100 mil worth of damage, because she did, again, like 22 to 23 to 24 to 25 mils. Like, that's crazy. That is insane. And a lot of that is because of STR Cabba. I mean, guess what, y'all? 60% support is a lot of support for a character that gets 260% attack on Super. Because she'll have that start of turn 160% attack when you grab 4 key spheres. So then you add 60% to that. That's now 220%, which is a big jump. That's quite a big jump for a character like this. And let me double check with Vados real quick here. I want to make sure. Oh, he skipped ahead. Okay, that's good. I think he skipped ahead. Let's see. So this is with Champa. This does. Let me take a look here real quick. So with Vados, what is this girl doing again? So she's giving the buffs to Universe 6, Realm of Gods, Siblings Bond, and Bond of Master and Disciples. So technically Champa again does give more buffs because he was only receiving the 20%. Because Cal and Kefla aren't on Siblings Bond, right? Okay, so we can get the 6 key spheres here. Bam. I hope they show the defense stat again. Show the defense stat. After you grab the STR key spheres. Come on, Annie. You would have done that, right? Yeah, okay. So we're at 382k, which is 20k defense stat higher than normal. Now, keep that in mind. It's not that big of an increase that you see at first, but when we consider all the multiplicative buffs, she'll probably get a good amount of extra stats there. Now, we're using the key spheres with Champa, and this is just to show what Kefla could do in a really good situation. So 28 mil, and then we got 2 more guaranteed coming. dude. Just look at that. Look how insane that is. This is absolutely busted. Okay. Yeah, and yep, there's a 30 mil, 30.6 mil. Yeah. Whoa, she's good, guys. No way. What is this? Oh my god, look at her go. Whoa. And then yeah, 32 mil. She's, guys, I think she's pretty good. She's looking like she's pretty good, I think. Yeah. I don't know if there's any further rotations that Annie shows here. I guess we could see this last one because it's the last one of the videos. This is turn 9. I feel like even in the anniversary content, ooh, this is gonna be a, ooh, he's gonna do like a New King showcase. You know, I actually dig that. Even in turn 9 and GP content, it's really like the Gogeta fight. There's some fights you can get to turn 9, like the Gogeta Blue fight, for instance. But a lot of these fights last, I would say, 6-7 turns is a good estimate of how long these fights do last. But like the Gogeta Blue fight is a 5-phase fight, right? Well, it's like Beast Gohan. Okay, well, thanks. Her dodge chance, truly amazing, truly an amazing dodge chance, dude. 70%, yeah. Okay, Matt, 70% chance to dodge. So, this is gonna be here in the Fusion Zamasu event. Again, Hit is still providing her support, but the important thing about Hit is that he will create STR key spheres, which will be helpful for her and himself. So, do I agree with putting Hit in the first slot? I don't know. She straight up might die Hit. I'll be real with you. I don't know how high this hit percentage is, but Hit straight up might die here. So I'm not sure about putting Hit there, but Hit's guarding here. Why is it guarding? I don't know why Hit's guarding. Oh, you know why? Because there are 3. Wait. Let me see. We have 3 STR allies. Oh, you know, I see. So, there's Hit, the 2 Keflas, and Cabba. Then Cabba's going to be guarded because there's Cabba. No, there's the 2 Keflas and Hit. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm dumb. There are enough allies for him to guard. that's silly for me. All right, and I don't know why Annie's Kefla just doesn't dodge. I guess, you know, that it'd be what it is. But you can see the differences here with Cabba and without Cabba. Like, first turn with Cabba, we're hitting like 17 mils. And then this turn right here, we're hitting 12 mils. So you could definitely easily see the difference there, which is crazy. And then you see right here, Cabba is going to get the full STR key sphere change because we're under 50% HP. And there's the 2 superclass allies. And this is the Cabba, 69%. Okay, good to know. And then we see Kefla is unfortunately only able to get these 5 key spheres. That could happen when you fully change the key sphere field, right? It'd be like that. There's also no AoE here, which is kind of crazy that there's no AoE. But even at 69%, Cabba should take double digits from this, considering he grabbed all these key spheres. 15k, close enough. He also didn't have any of his super attack effects up, but he gets, I believe, 60% per STR key sphere obtained, which is quite a bit. All right, we'll see what this Kefla could do, right? As a difference, right? Yeah, there's a 13.8, and she did not grab the 6 orbs, right? I guess being fair in the other rotation that we saw in the previous video, there was also Champa, which is why she was hitting so hard. But you see, she went from 12 mil basically to 14 mil, which is a difference, right? If she's doing double, triple super attacks, like that will give you a good amount of extra damage, and defensively she's a lot better too. So again, we don't have to really see what Kale's doing here. We're focused on Kefla here, this girl Kefla, and how well she could cook. So again, Hit right here will be able to look pretty nice as well. Hit's a permanent defense stacker, and again, this Hit is not even link level 10. To be fair, I didn't even know. I assume the Kefla's link level 10, right? But yeah, so there's Kefla with these 6 key spheres as well. I guess I'll double check after the video if the Kefla's link level 10. so I could put the max links on there. I'll probably do it anyways. Just shh, you know. But okay, let's see. So hit should obviously eat this pretty decently as well. 222k, yep, we'll take that for sure. Again, like, these support characters were stupid good in the Fusions of Masu meta, and again, even post anniversary, they're still able to cook these two specifically, like the STR ones. So there's 15.7 mil. We're gonna get the guaranteed additional super attack, and then she's just gonna keep stacking her attack there. And there's 16.6 mil. I think she might kill here if she gets like a crit. 100% he's dead. Otherwise he might barely survive, I guess, because Vados is not like going to be the character like doing a lot of damage. Obviously, yeah, Vados, thank you for the dodge right there. Hit should be fine. It's 4.6. I guess if she crits, she kills, but otherwise she doesn't. No, yeah, he's barely alive. I thought so. Okay, that makes sense. Keep in mind, Vados eating those normals not too well. Yeah, I wonder how good Vados is going to look like on GP. Because Fusions of Masu normals are hitting for about 500k, right? So okay, that could be a little bit of an issue. I guess he's putting Cabba there, which, you know, the only thing, yeah, you can get 6 orbs with Kefla, then get an extra attack stack. You know, let's see. Again, I haven't really seen that much of Kefla, like, showcasing thing, like any showcases for Kefla at all. I've seen a couple. I think the safe move would be to put Cabba there. Yeah, that is the safe move right there. Just because you don't want to, like, Kefla to just... this Kefla's been failing. Like, watch her not dodge yet. Because Kefla has been just absolutely failing. So, okay, we see here Super Saiyan at 2 Kefla here. We could also get Kale's transformation now here, which is fine as well. So we're getting the 6 orbs for Kefla. Yeah, that is a link level 10 Kefla right there. And we're going to get a lot of links active. So this Kefla, keep in mind, a lot of those rotations we didn't necessarily have, like Super Saiyan or, you know, some of these, I can't speak, some of these Universe 6 links, right, which are very important to consider. And Hit does not guard after that last turn, because he only has a 4-turn guard. Unfortunately, you know, I don't think it would have hurt them to make it 5-turn guard, but it makes sense because these characters are intended to be floaters, so you're intended to float them around, I think, because they're support characters, right? All right, so there is the 19.4 mil tax, and this is just from him. I mean, this is Kefla. This is just Kefla by herself. Just an absolutely bonkers character, dude. Just 20 mil right there. Very insane. And then she had the 21 mil. Yeah, Kefla just like, oh, she got another one, huh? Okay. All right, well, she just like, yeah, she just demolished Fusion's Monster by herself right here. Okay, yeah, dude, look at that. Look how insane that is, just by herself. And then we see this other Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. Cabba will cook here, actually, to be honest. Cabba might cook and finish things off. So I assume this Kefla also got 6 orbs, but let me double check to be sure. I'm just skipping ahead. Just a bunch of these situations. Yeah, okay, so there's the 6 key spheres right there, and we are cooking indeed. Cabba should be fine there in slot 1. He's gotten a couple of his multiple 6-turn stacks of 50%, right? I think it's 3 of them that he's gone so far. Yeah, and keep in mind, with each key sphere that's STR, he gets 10% crit chance. So there's 20 mil right there. And this is a Kefla who hasn't even really been stacking like that. Like, she got like 2 super attacks, that Kefla right there. So she's missed some greatly stacks of her attack and the super attack effect. But, you know, she could still look pretty good there, and even in those situations when she transforms to Super Saiyan 2. But there you go. There is that rotation that I wanted to really see badly. And even though I am, again, not on global, luckily I know a lot of global players, so they're able to record that rotation for me. But let me know what you guys think about the 50% support Hit and Cabba with the Universe 6 team. That is a fully global exclusive team, basically, because Kefla's global exclusive, with their EZA Kefla's global exclusive. Right now, EZA and Vados is global only right now. These two are on JP, but you can't use those characters that these guys are buffing on a JP because those characters have not EZA'd yet. We don't know when they're going to EZA. Rose could be next week. He could be in June. A lot of us are thinking he's going to be in June now. And I might make a video talking about why. There's actually like some proof for that. But thanks y'all for watching, and I hope you're having fun with these 50% supports. I'll catch you all next time.